Hi everyone, it's Becca and today I'm back on behalf of Wild Orchid Crafts, the Wild Bunch, to share another project with you guys, so I hope you enjoy! Hey guys, today I'm here to share with you all my design team monthly challenge for the Wild Orchid Crafts, the Wild Bunch for the month of May, and the challenge was using metals. So of course I decided to use a lot of the metal embellishments from Wild Orchid Crafts, and I wanted to create something a little bit different. So as you can see, this project is of course a little notepad. And I started off with a notepad that was just a craft color, so the whole thing looked like this, just this sort of brown kind of color. And I started off by removing the ring binder, so I just used some pliers to just bend these rings open a little bit. And then I removed the covers, and that way I was able to ink the covers with some alcohol ink. I've used a mixture of a green and a blue tone, and it just gave me this really grunged up effect here. And I did the same thing for the front. Then I started decorating this cover with some embellishments. The flower that you see here on the background is the Filigree Antique Gold Flower Embellishments from Wild Orchid Crafts. The one you see in the center is actually one of the bead caps from Wild Orchid Crafts. It's originally silver, but I also used some alcohol ink. And I actually used the same blue alcohol ink for all of these flowers. And I topped the center with one of these flatback pearls from Wild Orchid Crafts, and this is the flower shape flatback pearls. And it was originally white, and of course I colored it in with the alcohol ink as well. I then just layered the flowers one on top of the other, and it looks like that. It's quite dimensional, so it's really fun. You might be able to notice here the difference in color between this flower and this one right here. And the reason for that is because these four flowers, the ones on the top and the ones on the bottom, I used alcohol ink straight onto the metal, so it gave me a translucent kind of a color. You can kind of see the metal peeking through a little bit, so it's a really fun effect. But I actually wanted to have something a bit different in the center, so what I did with these two right here is before I alcohol inked it, I used some patina on the flowers first, and that's just so that I could color the metal pieces. And I turned it white first, and then once that dried, that's when I used the alcohol ink, and it gave me this more opaque kind of a color. So you can see the difference there. It looks really fun. And it just looks a little bit different rather than have everything look the same. Then here on the side, I decided to create a swivel clasp, which I will actually remove to show you guys a little bit better. I've used one of Tim Holtz swivel clasps for this, and I've used a variety of beads and charms to create this chunky charm you can see here. So what I used was this piece right here is also from Wild Orchid Craft, and this is the Antique Bronze Flower Embellishments, and it looks like that. So I've used a lot of those to attach my charms and my beads onto. You can see here I've got quite a few going on. I've also used a whole lot of beads that I had from my stash, so blues, pearls, and all sorts of things going on. I also attached a cute little charm to the end of each of these dangly bits here. So I've got a passport going on, I had a little dress there, also a little birdhouse, and I have a little key on this one. And then at the very bottom here I have an Eiffel Tower. I have also used this embellishment, which is also from Wild Orchid Craft, and this is the Antique Bronze Circle Embellishment. And I just wanted to give you guys a little heads up. This piece, and also the flower, you can actually find all of them in the mixed pack of metal embellishments from Wild Orchid Crafts. I have the product code down below for that one as well, because if you want to get just a mixture of embellishments, you might want to go for that one. But you also have the option to buy a whole pack of this and then a whole pack of the other one. So just really go to the website and have a look, because Wild Orchid Crafts has a really big selection of metal charms. So yeah, definitely check it out. I also used some of these little flowers here, and this is from Wild Orchid Crafts as well, and it comes from the mixed color roses in the 15mm. And what I did was, this one was actually white. I don't think you can tell, but I did use alcohol ink on them as well. You can just about see a little bit of white there. So I've used alcohol ink to have it so that it coordinates with the rest of the project. And then on the back you can see here, what I did was I used the wire that comes on the flower, so it's basically the stem of the flower, and I just curled it into a little loop like this, and that way I could use this as a little charm embellishment. And I have a few of them going on. I've got one on here and then that one there. So yeah, I really like how this turned out. This is really cute, and what I like about this notebook is that it's so small. You can easily place this in your handbag and just use it for little shopping lists or little notes that you need to make. And I hope you guys like it too. So please leave me a comment down below and let me know what you think. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye!